Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter, Aqualis. We've been working on our terraformation, of course, and doing some exploration. And last time, near the end, we unlocked one more island to explore, which is this area down here. I don't know if that's it or not, but it seems like a pretty decent number, so it might be. But we still do need to come out here and try to figure out what's going to go on with these raised bits of this island at some point. Maybe once Water Plans is done, we'll go back out there. Maybe we should go back around everywhere anyway. But for now, at least, we can go and do some work. We had the shuttles sent off getting stuff that I don't remember what it was. Green crystals here. And, oh yeah, the Pastera seeds. What were we going to use those for? The rocket. The rocket. That was these rockets, the plant rockets. We still also needed the tier 2 magnetic and tier 2 asteroid, I think. Let's actually pin those and probably this one. But we do need to send up maybe some more of these too. We're making stuff, we're doing stuff, we're thinking about stuff. Let me see how many rockets we actually launched. You here. An insect and a plant. So yeah, we definitely need to launch those other two. What was the deal there? I don't remember. Let's take a look at iridium rods. Yeah. We had selenium. Yeah. We have... Oh, it was the heat and pressure. That's right. We need to make one of these. Do that now. Been a little bit of extra time since I was last here, and also a little bit of real life stuff to deal with, so I'm a little bit slow on the uptake. Well, slower than normal on the uptake. Let's get one of these down, and we can do... Here, if I can snap it. That'll work. Right there. And I want to get in... Let's see, you were... Oh, I did that. I goofed that up. Here. And over here. I need some water. Go. Oh, we also need to do those big, the last two, I think, big butterfly domes. Let's see. We need a pressure and a heat. I also wanted to look at what we had for those at the different other two planets again. I know we don't have any pressure or heat, but do we have 3 plants there, which is the performance of nearby plant machines. All right, so that's more like terraformation. Production will do generating items, trade rocket. We want 3 of those. For sure. Let's take a look at this planet though too. Same kind of thing here. We have 3 energies there. I'm going to bring them over here. We do have some oxygen there. I necessarily need... Oh, I have trades here too. And I see I have growth multipliers too. I think we should do that just for fun. Why not? And I think I should bring in more pulsar quartz, maybe? Although we do have a bunch tied up in... I don't think I need those. Let's just do a bunch of super alloy rods because I remember we were short on those. Launch that shuttle. Let's take this off here because I don't want to. I don't want to think that I need them when I don't. There they are. Because we pulled them in from Selenia instead. And then here I want to bring in. Let's do 3 of each of those fuses. 3 heat. 3 pressure. I said that backwards. Anything else that I want here? Not a whole lot of choice, so I think not. I think we'll just go with that. I'm going to spend more than half my on-hand cash. That's okay. So, get rid of those for right now. We'll come back to them later. We have 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes to wait. And then this here we wanted to do. That's what the Pasteras are for as well. We need enough for 2 of those. So let's see. Over here, fabric times 2. Silk times 2. Bioplastic times 2. I missed the fertilizer tier 3 times 2. And the Pacera upstairs, the zeolite is over here. And you should be in here, right? Yep. 2 of those as well. And I think we needed one of each of the 2 red bugs. One and this one, if I remember correctly. Oh, we didn't need all the stuff. We only needed some of the stuff. Because these... Right, these already have some of the stuff in them. One of them is around here someplace. I thought. Ah, there's one. Those are purple. Ah, but they are. Yeah, okay. And then we do this. We do the 3 of those guys. And then, even though the icon of the butterfly is red, the color of the butterfly is purple because game logic. And that, I believe, is it. We'll just put that other stuff back away. I forgot that that's what it needed. Let's see. The next one was right over here someplace. And there's already one there. We're good. Yep. Excellent. Back we go. Down to 1.4 oxygen loss per second now. That's nice. I'll just dump this off in here. And you can do with it what you will. So, we'll launch some rockets, but I think a little bit later. We'll want to put up some more butterflies, fish. Did I do fish? I don't remember if I did fish farms. I think I did fish farms. I vaguely recall doing fish farms. Yeah, here we are. Okay. We have fish, at least some. I could also check the power screen, of course, to find that out, but sometimes, well, they were right there. But sometimes that's a little bit tough to find things on because they are sorted by, well, highest used, I guess, by item, and there's no other way to sort it. So I don't think we need to do those yet either, so I think it's time to go out and do some more exploration. Grab the truck just so we have remote oxygen, and we wanted to go out here, so we should take a teleporter with us, which means finding the thing, doing the stuff. Alloy rod, 2 pinks. I have plenty of that. Okay, good. Glad I didn't spend the space on it. Oh, we need osmium though. We do have quite a few rods, but we might need more, one or the other. Probably the rods because it's more efficient. Carry more things. One of those and an obsidian right here. And there's not really anything closer teleporter-wise. I guess there's one there, but I don't think that's really closer. We should probably land either there or there and then explore from that point. I don't know that I'll need the larva here. Let's just go fly out there. Is this the right direction? Yes, it is. We'll need food eventually, but I will teleport back to get that when we need it. We won't need it for the flight, at least. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice and spiky and weird. I do like how the different islands that appear, at least, the ones that appear, are different looking than each other, and then the ones we started with at default. Pretty much all the default ones are kind of just flatlanders. Just barely like an atoll or barely a little island chain. And then these ones that appear are actually something. Kind of a nice touch, I guess. Yeah, I think we could just set up the teleporter here on the nearest one, at least for now. Or we could explore for a little bit, like explore this near one, and then wake our way into the internal one before we set up the teleporter. That might work also. Just check the map here. Okay, we're on this one. So that one should be fine to do. So let's just explore this island that we're here on. At least a bit. Bit of a hunt to find things here. Amongst all the coral that is. get any more frogs here. These rocks almost look like frog rocks, but not quite. Oh, look. We already have a satellite crash. Another poster here. What I should do, if I wanted to be a little bit, I don't know, artistic, I guess, or creative about it, would be to distribute the posters to each of the different bases. So we had kind of, you know, a few of each type of poster at each base. Got a conch shell or something. Oh, hello. And that goes up. Let's not go up yet. We'll come back in here. It also goes up on the outside. None of these are all just rocks. It's not like a super alloy or anything. Okay, there. Surprised there aren't any clamshells. I mean, there are these, but they're not clamshells. This is more or less where we started from. So I think we can go up either inside or out. Do the outside first. And I'll just need to be able to put my truck down at some point. Interesting. I hopefully can do up here. Or build the teleporter. Ah, here's some clams way up here because logic. Oops. Clams down the beach? No way. Clams way up here? Yes. Yes, this is like a giant conch shell. Interesting. Interesting. We're doing okay in oxygen still. No need to fret. Food's complaining first, but oxygen will complain harder. Although we did not... Oh, look at that conch shell. See, that one is over there. I guess we can wait on that too. Let's go look back inside, which I think was around this way. Interesting little trees. Don't know that those are trees we have the ability to plant. That look like that, I mean. Oxygen. Right, and then down here. That up. Yeah, this is kind of creepy on the inside. Better not do the fly thing because I'm going to fall off, although it looks like I need to do it a little bit to boost myself up. Here, knurled trees again. And I want to look pretty good at the inside here because there could be more stuff. Hope that's the end of that. Could be more stuff like in those weird areas around the edges, like over there. I'm not really seeing anything though. It's kind of like trees and stuff growing on little. I don't know if they're calcium deposits, like as a bony outgrowth kind of thing. That looks like what they are, or what if there's something else. But it's kind of cool, actually. I want to take a picture of. Whether I use it as a thumbnail or not will depend on whether I find something better or not. Later. Hop down. Let's go over to that island. Yeah, that one there. We'll put the teleporter up there and we'll go back. Get some food, drop off our bag supplies and things like that. Bag stock, bag, whatever. Although, let's just take a look around here. We have a little bit of food time left and we just oxygened up, so we should be okay. For clams and anything else we can pick up. Other than the larva we can apparently pick here. Doesn't appear to be much to do. Much to collect, I mean, other than a handful of clams so far. Oh, there's one, I see it. I didn't miss any other ones somewhere along the way. If I did, somebody will let me know, I'm sure. Maybe down here. Oh. Oh my. Let's not do this just yet. Let's teleport back, get our food and things, and then we'll dip down into that. I should probably make sure there's not one of those on the island we already looked at. I don't think there was, but we should go over and double check. Back to base, please. And drop this stuff off. Minus the truck. Hold still. Your time. There we go. And grab some food. Is the transport back? It is. Could take a little detour here to do these things. I think that would be worthwhile. Because I should have grabbed the recipe. I did have one trade here, and I had some energies here. Oops. Guess I should have done that. We want this thing. Did I already put 2 optimizers out there? No. Need 1 iron for that. And I need like 1, 2, 3 growth, trade, and energy times this. Do I have explosive powder? No, I do not. Alright, then we're not going to do that right now. Put this stuff away. We could do the rockets, though. Let me import some explosive powder. Could make some. We do have a little bit of iridium and a little bit of sulfur. A lot of bit of sulfur, actually. But we don't have that much iridium, and it's just about as easy to do this. Plus, here comes a storm, so we won't want to be traveling around. We get hit in the head. Let's see, we did insert these 2 here, the ones we wanted. Oh wait, we trade rocket. Right, it's back. Okay. These 3. If I have enough for 3 of each one, I will do it. Other quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And the purples are over here because we had them harvesting on this landmass. 6 of those. Iridium rods, I would need to have 6 of those. Osmium rods. 5, 6. And, that's right, I left this in there. Let me grab, before we do that, we grab the rockets. Please. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then this. Yeah, that's it. What do we get in this store? Commons. Yeah, all commons. I don't necessarily see any aluminum in that. Could be because some on the other impact spots, but fine for now. Magnetic field, tier 2. Engage. Engage. Asteroid attraction. Engage. Magnetic tier 2. Alternating them in case I run out of selenium. Asteroid. Magnetic. Mm-hmm. 1 selenium short. Grab 1. Duration critical. Well, let's go grab a drink then, too. Gotta go out to the beach anyway. Not that we're far from the beach, ever far from the beach on this planet. Because it is all effectively beach. That one. And then if I can, I want to launch 2 more of these and 2 more of those to get 3 of each. Go grab what we can of those and see what we have left to get. We're good on that and this, those, these. I think the biggest impact is going to be mute 4, which we can make. We have the bugs. We have the phos. Oh, I don't have that much phosphorus left. Actually, I have phosphorus down here. Take that back. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the bugs are fine. The engines are fine. And fertilizer is fine. Plants. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Tree bark is down here. 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I could go find these over there, probably, but it's fine. We don't really use that many of them. That's why most of them are just getting shredded down. So let's see. Plant. Go. Insect. Go. A bit of lag again. Plant. Go. And insect. And of course, I could launch some tier 1s of the seed and animal. I don't know if we get a tier 2 animal or not. I would need to import some genetic traits to do that. So I'm going to do it right now. But that at least gives us 3 of each of those 4 rockets, which should help with boosting the TI gain here too. Double checking that we get all the technical ones automatically. Yeah, 4 of each of those. That's 15,000 boost in all 4 of those categories, which should mean we're doing pretty good in plants there. 72 million in insects. Oh yeah, we launch insect rockets, right? Of course. And then oxygens now the sufferer. Heat and pressure are doing quite well as well per second. So that's going to really boost our terraformation score gain here. And I think with that, we can go back out to our exploration site. Keep working. Now let's rename this one, by the way. I already have a name for it. We'll call this Conch Islands. Go down into the depths over here. No. What's that? There? In here? Wasn't it this? Although there's some stuff to do here. Over there. Alright. Guess I needed to finish going inside places. Anything like inside of this here? I just flew over the one I'm targeting, but I wanted to see what we could find here. Negative. Okay. Let's see what this leads to now. It's a whole world down here. Oh, these 2 clams. I might have to go get some oxygen bottles. I do have the truck still. I'm assuming I can place it down here. We should test that before we get too far away. Oh yeah, we can place that. So we're okay on oxygen. Ironically, we're not okay on water because we have to actually get to a surface in order to get a drink. Doesn't work when you're under the surface. Weirdly. Alright, so that little hole over there, that's the way back out again. What about, like, this weird? Just like the membrane or something here. Is that another clam? No, that's something else. Alright, let's go through this little hole here. Yep. Tier 2 fish farm on Aqualis. We'll have to go around and put those out as well. This. Ooh. Come on. Do this. I guess that was it here. And this leads out into the open ocean. Interesting. Interesting. Game logic. Does that mean I have to swim around under here, around this island, and or other islands to find other things underwater? Hopefully not. Hopefully, you know, the sort of trick of... We're in the channel now. Sort of trick of finding the access point for it on the island leads us to... Well, we're down to 0.4. Leads us to find, you know, that we wouldn't have found other... we wouldn't have needed to search underwater for it. I wanted to look around in these little areas here to make sure there wasn't another possible access. This here? Oh, there's a climb there. Got some water too. Amy. But it doesn't go anywhere, like we're just above the sand there. Let's see. I don't think there's anything like that inside the big shell. It's really just these outer shells that I have to be extra worried about here. There we go. Okay, so let's see. We could go over to the big island now, but I think I'll do these other two small ones over here first. Yeah, that just leads back out onto the surface. So we might be okay without exploring completely underwater. Or at least it seems to. Rather than struggling to find things underwater. Oh, no it does not. Interesting. Maybe it still does. No, it does not. Alright, well then, we're gonna have to do some underwater exploration this time. It needs a submarine. Except that I just ran out of space, so we need to go over here, down to 0.2 now. We're gonna be to oxygen, breathable atmosphere here in just a few moments. Let's go through the teleporter and drop off this armful of stuff here. All of that, minus that. Yeah, we're going to get to breathable atmosphere here very, very soon. I don't need food yet, so we'll wait. So back. Over there someplace? No. Not even close, Wally. This way. So we're going to have to do an underwater circle of each of these islands. Just to make sure that we don't miss anything else. I know I didn't finish the other one yet, but I figured I would grab this one while we were kind of coming by. All the phos from all these clams is kind of nice to collect. We'll be able to collect it, of course, ourselves later, but kind of nice to be able to collect it as you're going. Animal multiplier fuse. That works on fish, frogs, and mammals, I guess. This. Oh. Frog pond. Called it. A quick pass over here. And then, like I said, we'll swim around the outside at some point. Of all of these islands. And we're at infinite oxygen. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so this is the big island now. That. A little claw sticking up out of the water. Interesting. Little, I don't know, whatever it is. Little bone calcium deposit type of thing. Kind of interesting that you see it on the map. Right? Weird there's only one frog here, though. Usually they come in groups of at least a few. 3. Unless we just haven't found them all yet. Which is more than even... Ooh. That's sneaky. Very sneaky, sir. Didn't quite look under here completely, though. Mostly, but maybe not completely. Okay, we're good now. Where we were. We've got another up. Goer. Be able to see more on the way down. There. We don't need the truck anymore now. Good. Wait, down at... Oh! Nice. And a couple little guys. Have enough room for it all? I do not. Game. I'm not going to worry about one phosphorus. I can get it back. Although... Oh, there you went. Like, where'd the super alloy go? That's back in. Let's just go down through the inside, just to make sure there's not anything else that I missed here. And then, if there is, we'll come back up. Otherwise, we'll move onward. Yeah, that's really kind of a interesting feature of these conch. That they have like trees and stuff growing inside of them. But they're giant conch shells, so back we go. Unload everything again. Although we have a lot of super alloy. Maybe I should have made some of that into rods. How much aluminum do I have? Not much. Take these out, that out. This could stay for now, I guess. That in there. All these fish eggs I want to put out when we do the upgraded, expanded-ness thing. Go and eat this high-quality food that was in here. I suspect it came from one of the things that I didn't bother even checking what I was picking up. Back to conch. Nope, this way. So I'm not going to go back up to the top for one phosphorus. Not worth it. You can just... Well, actually, we are mining it, aren't we? Or collecting it, rather. Over here. Although, we had a rather small amount of it, so I should go over there and make sure that we are actually collecting it, like where the bots are going after it. Because that could be a problem. An entrance, yeah, there is right there. And looky here. This one has some inside bits, but you can't really get out to the top, it looks like. Ooh, missed this one though. Almost missed this one. Interesting. Okay. The big one is there. I guess that's where we're going now. The big one. A whole biome in there. Let's circle around the outside first. Look for clams and things around here. Oh. Which direction is that in? Oh. Is that rising up in the middle of all of these other places here? It is. Interesting. Alright, well, we gotta go back there now. Alright, let's keep looking around here, though. Since I missed a bit here due to that, we'll do a little bit of depth retracing. Another frog pond. Okay. There we go. All is right in the world. This one is a little guy you can't get into. One as well? Apparently so. We got nothing. Ooh, that one's kind of interesting. And there's a little clam in there. What? Oh, that little bit of calcium or whatever there, and I was like, oh, is that a thing? A clam. Nope, just a piece of calcium. Here I saw one. Here I saw one. So I'm not going to go inside. We finished the circuit. Not having to worry about air is sure kind of nice. Let's go around this side then. The smaller one. Still, that. Oh, a conch shell. Doesn't look like there's an exit and I can't get up there anyways. We're back kind of again over here, so I think we are ready to go inside here. Another frog pond. Once again, just being kind of systematic about this search because... Oh, there's a green one in the middle there. Don't want to forget that. I want to make sure that I try to catch anything here. It's, wee bit convoluted, I guess. Back to the beginning, yes. Okay, so green one in the middle here. Guess we can get, there's a spiral thing. We can go up here. What about down? Nothing there. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alrighty, up we go. About a third of my bag left. Could be enough, maybe not. You know, this would be kind of an interesting place to try to build a base. Ooh. Now, up in here... suspend frames basically between these calcium bones basically and build your base on top of that. Kind of interesting. Here. Alright, I think that might be it. Over here. How much space do I have? Let's go back to the teleporter. This way. Over there, I think. A quick peek through this, though. And we have just a little bit more to do. Those rockets really helped our Terra TI, or our TI generation. I mean, biomass is still catching up to the others. So that's why it's ticking faster. I think it's one order of magnitude lower. It's mostly the insect boosting that we did. Ouch. That's a mess. Gonna have to figure something else out with that. I might just destroy these vegetables and things. Definitely don't want to destroy that super alloy, though. I'll just compress it with the... We have a whole boxes of these veggies, so I think I'm going to just destroy them. Alright, it is what it is. Don't need food yet. I will need water, but we'll go back and get that. A little bit more to explore. There's a couple of conch shells on the far end of this island. So yeah, there's a few frogs here as well. We should be seeing those kind of soon. I think it was kind of soon anyway. This one, I think I did. Let's say that I did. Yeah, I did this one. I did this area here as well. Yeah, there's that little guy that wasn't open. One of the frogs there. Really just maybe this stuff here and that one there for sure. Need to go up there, I think. And I guess we do need to do the underwater exploration as well. Which, kind of an oof, because when we're underwater, we can't breathe. It means we have to keep popping back up. Yeah, another frog pond right there. Yeah, a few. That kind of led nowhere. Interesting, but nowhere. Alright, over here in this area. Nothing? That's disappointing. Alright, this other largest one over here. An inside and an outside to it. Also want to fly around the outside. Up the inside first this time. For a variety of reasons. Let's not do the flying thing though, unless we need to jump. Careful. Careful. Oh. Did I see absolutely nothing up here? Too bad. I would hope there would be something to see. Guess not. Alright, outside, I think I'll go around this way. And then come back, basically end where the ramp is. Nothing to see here. Anything up this ramp? Kinda disappointing. The crack here. That looks cool from up here, but it's just the sunlight glistening off of this giant conch shell, though. There a thing to do with this thing to do? Yes, there is. Where to go in this one? Don't think so. Nothing to do, nothing to find in here anyway. Which seems unlikely. But I guess it is what it is. The problem with flying is we can't move near as fast. Or swimming, rather, compared to flying. It's so weird. When I was underwater, when we couldn't breathe the atmosphere, our oxygen loss was 1.9 per second. Now that we can breathe the atmosphere when underwater, it's 3.6 per second. I'm guessing that's some kind of a bug. I assume the default oxygen loss is like 4 per second or something. Only, that, but that might be the one we were already in. No, it was not. I'm not getting in too close out here in the open ocean because I don't think there's going to be anything to find. But when we find one of these shells that we might be able to go into, then obviously getting close again. Okay, kinda nothing. Interesting, but kind of nothing. But I think given the time, we should finish up this episode here. We could come back and do some more of this underwater exploration. Or it might be one of those things we kind of relegate to the super cheaty map. This is one we already saw, I think. Something we relegate to the super cheaty map to tell us if there's any clams hidden underwater. I don't know your thoughts on that, but that might be something useful. For time, whatever, efficient. I think that's the one we already went in. To do, so we could do that. I need to get to the surface, though. I need to breathe. Breathe. Slowly, slowly. I guess that's the advantage of having the truck. Is you get the instant oxygenation. Which is also probably kind of a bug. But I think we should leave this here because of time. And decide in the next one if we want to do exploration or otherwise. Ooh, there's clams down there. Mark this spot. I will do this one next time. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually what I thought we already explored, but we didn't. So we will go down into that one next time, and then we'll probably go over to that other island where the newest bit appeared and explore down there some. Maybe we'll do a little bit more underwater here before we go over there. We'll see. But for now, we'll leave this here, and we'll see you all again in the next one. Have a good one. Bye for now.